Let me get you. Let me get this for you. Let me get you for it. Cal, you gotta calm down. Listen to me. Come on. Hey, come on now.
You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way.
You pull over. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah, Calvin was there. Okay, Calvin was there. Okay, I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
During Gervonta Davis's recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr., a leaked audio clip caught a tense moment between Davis and his trainer, Calvin Ford, in the corner between rounds. As Ford tried to wipe Davis's face and give instructions, Davis cut him off, saying, "You gotta stop and listen to me." This rare public outburst hinted at possible communication issues between the two. It was just one of the night's controversies, along with a debated ninth-round moment where Davis took a knee, claiming hair grease got in his eyes, a call the referee did not rule as a knockdown.
Let me get you. Let me get this for you. Let me get you for it. Cal, you gotta calm down. Listen to me. Come on. Hey, come on now.
After Tank Davis's recent fight, an interesting moment took place between him and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford. As the fight ended, Ford went in for what seemed like a congratulatory hug, but Davis appeared to brush past him, choosing to engage with others at ringside instead. This public moment has sparked speculation about possible tension between the two. Their relationship has faced challenges lately. About 3 months ago, reports surfaced about a professional split. Addressing the situation, Ford expressed that people don't always understand his struggles, beliefs, or emotions, but he knows them himself. Meanwhile, Davis shared his own perspective, hinting at a desire for personal growth and fewer distractions, saying, "The less people you chill with, the less problems you deal with."
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, "Fuck out of here, nigga." Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it, type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see?
In the fight against Lamont Roach, Tank Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, noted that Tank didn't elevate his performance as expected. One major issue was that he didn't take advantage of chances to dominate, allowing the fight to stay competitive. Ford pointed out that Tank usually relishes dishing out punishment rather than just going for knockouts, but this time, he didn't impose himself the way he could have.
It just went like you said. We looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. Thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Roach, on the other hand, stepped up and showcased his skills, making the fight more competitive. Ford pointed out that while both fighters took calculated risks, Tank didn't push the pace or impose his will like he had in past fights. There were moments where he could have created more separation, but instead, the fight remained close. Ford suggested that sometimes a tough fight is needed to refocus and get back to form. He also acknowledged Roach's preparation and toughness, noting that he absorbed shots that would have hurt most fighters. Still, the main takeaway was that Tank could have done more to secure a clearer victory instead of letting the fight be as close as it was.
Just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a puppet, you praised him as a boxer and a man. What would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I'd like to see Tank to do what he want to do. I said at the last press conference. Y'all gotta understand, them guys been doing it since they were little. This might energize them again.
Oh yeah. In fact, he backstage right now talking about he want a rematch.
Backstage, you want to go to the gym right now.
Yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement stuff done.
Yeah, so.
Right here.
Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. I gotta ask this question in the sense that you said, Calvin Ford and for Coach Berry as well, you said before the fight that you wanted to see him take his game to another level. What didn't he do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw?
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were in Roach. He stepped up for the card. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And again, Tank history. I always sit there and tell you I don't like knockouts, like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong at. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them would take certain chances, some would take chances, you know what I'm saying? We seen, just like we was on the boat with us, like this, For the light of we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more, and hack off to Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? He was prepared. Yeah. There were shots that he took that the average person would have went out on. And he took it pretty much. Tank was sitting on the uppercut and he threw it, and he was able to catch some of those uppercuts. So yeah, you got to give him credit.
The relationship between Tank Davis and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, has become a hot topic among boxing fans. Speculation grew after a recent fight when Davis seemingly ignored Ford's attempt at a post-fight embrace, opting to interact with others at ringside instead. The moment didn't go unnoticed, sparking debates about the state of their partnership. Social media quickly lit up with reactions, with one Twitter user, Nathan Earl, pointing out a noticeable shift in their professional dynamic, stating, "He made Calvin Ford second trainer, and during the fight, he told him stop telling him what to do. I knew it was going to be a bad night after that. Tank without Calvin equals not champion. Every time Tank has won a fight, it's been right after Calvin gave him instructions. Try to be bigger than the program never works." This tweet highlights concerns that Davis's decision to distance himself from Ford could negatively impact his performances. Their bond has been crucial to Davis's rise in boxing, with Ford serving as more than just a trainer. He's been a mentor and guiding figure throughout Davis's career. Any rift between them could have serious implications, not only for their personal relationship but also for Davis's future in the ring. During Davis's fight against Lamont Roach Jr., another moment fueled speculation about tension between the two. As Ford tried to give instructions in the corner, Davis cut him off, saying, "You gotta stop and listen to me." The audio clip quickly spread online, sparking discussions about possible discord. Fans and analysts weighed in, with Marcos Ville tweeting, "Tank telling Calvin listen to me shows disrespect." Many saw it as a sign of strain in their relationship, raising questions about their dynamic. The incident led to widespread debate, with some arguing that Davis publicly dismissing Ford's advice undermines the trust and communication essential in a fighter-trainer relationship. While the exact cause of the exchange remains unclear, it has put a spotlight on what's happening inside Davis's camp. As the boxing world continues to analyze the situation, the future of the Davis-Ford partnership remains uncertain. Ford himself acknowledged that his role in Davis's career had likely run its course, stating that he had taught him all he could. He expressed that Davis had gained the knowledge and experience needed to move forward on his own, calling their time together an incredible journey filled with success and growth. This development has sparked even more discussion about how Davis will fare without Ford's guidance, given the trainer's key role in shaping his skills. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see if Davis can maintain his dominance without the man who helped build him into a star.
My journey's crazy. That's why I said this. Yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone and all the stuff that I went through preparing me for where I'm at today. Man, Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Calvin Ford, Tank Davis's longtime trainer, has always stood by his fighter, even when he wasn't directly involved in training camp. Before Davis's bout against Lamont Roach Jr., Ford expressed confidence in his abilities, expecting a dominant performance. He believed Davis had the skills and mindset to secure a clear victory. However, the fight ended in a majority draw, an outcome neither Davis nor his team had anticipated. The bout presented unexpected challenges, including a controversial ninth-round moment where Davis took a knee, citing hair grease affecting his vision. The referee did not rule it a knockdown. Despite the result, Ford remained supportive, acknowledging the difficulties Davis faced. He stressed the importance of resilience and learning from tough fights, reaffirming his belief that Davis has what it takes to overcome setbacks and stay at the top of the boxing world.
What's the best for him? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push things so I can see different levels. This time I had a chance to step back, and everybody keeps saying, they changing up stuff. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know?
Going into the training camp, how was it? Or you said yes, you stepped back a little bit. How was it, splitting the time? How's it going to be splitting the time to
No, this is
Saturday
something that
night?
we do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know all I got to do is speak. Then take out history since he was a kid.
Calvin Ford was not involved in Davis's preparation for the fight against Lamont Roach Jr., sparking speculation about a possible split. Addressing the rumors, Ford clarified that he had been focusing on training amateur boxers, a role he finds deeply rewarding. Despite not being in Davis's corner, Ford remained supportive, expecting a strong performance from his former protege. However, the fight ended in a majority draw, an outcome Davis and his team hadn't planned for. This result has only fueled debates about how Ford's absence may have affected Davis's performance and what it means for his career moving forward.
That little break in between of you guys not being, was there kind of a family fondness where?
No, he came to see me. Dad, slow down on worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me. Both of y'all know me very well.
Yeah.
Don't I spend time with my amateurs?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't do. It's something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back in the head biggest game and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, what it's about, the fight.
The recent majority draw between Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. has fueled debates among fans about how his split from longtime trainer Calvin Ford may have affected his performance. One Twitter user, Jetty General, commented, "Calvin Ford didn't train Gervonta Davis for this fight, so the results show their connection and mentality. Davis wasn't there as a fighter, his head was somewhere else." This sentiment echoes a broader concern that Ford's absence may have impacted Davis's performance. The fight was tightly contested, with Davis taking a knee in the 9th round due to an eye issue, though the referee did not count it as a knockdown. Punch stats showed Roach landed more overall, while Davis was more accurate. In the end, the judges scored it a majority draw, allowing Davis to retain his WBA lightweight title. The reasons behind Ford's absence remain undisclosed, fueling speculation about changes in their professional relationship. Some fans believe that without Ford's guidance, Davis didn't perform at his best. As his career moves forward, many will be watching to see how his training setup evolves and what effect it has on future fights. Ford has long understood Davis's mindset, knowing exactly how to push him to be his most dangerous self in the ring. This connection has been key to Davis's success, with Ford often stressing their deep mutual understanding. However, against Roach, Davis seemed less focused, and some observers felt his engagement wasn't at the level it usually is. This shift highlights just how important their partnership has been in keeping Davis at the top of his game.
And where you just did. We got off the cameras once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about you got that will against will. I don't know. I know I can. I ain't even pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. Let's see. April the 22nd, Tim Ron, deal with it.
Before his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Tank Davis addressed rumors of a rift with longtime trainer Calvin Ford, reassuring fans that their relationship was still strong. However, during the fight, Davis was heard shouting at Ford, hinting that tensions might still be present. Public disagreements like this can signal deeper issues between a fighter and their trainer. Despite Davis's reassurances, the outburst suggests he may still have frustrations with Ford. This has only added to speculation about the stability of their partnership and how it could impact Davis's future performances. A strong boxer-trainer relationship is crucial for success in the ring. Any lingering tension can affect strategy, morale, and overall performance. Fans and analysts will be closely watching to see how this dynamic unfolds and whether Davis and Ford can resolve any differences to keep his career on track.
I ain't even gonna ask you that question on camera. What? I'm talking about family at this point. Cause you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pulled up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah. Calvin was there. Okay. Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him. Y'all good? Yeah. All right, cause I just seen Calvin too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me, stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life. And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know. Yeah, so I ain't. But you already cleared it.
Tank Davis and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, share a bond that goes beyond the usual coach-athlete relationship. Meeting when Davis was just 7 years old, Ford became a guiding force in his life, helping him navigate the tough streets of Baltimore while shaping his boxing skills. Ford has often said that Davis sees him as more than just a trainer, almost like a father figure, emphasizing the deep connection they've built over the years. However, recent events have put a strain on that once solid relationship. Before his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Davis reassured fans that any past issues with Ford had been resolved. Yet, during the bout, tension surfaced when Davis was seen shouting at Ford in the corner. This public moment of discord has fueled speculation that underlying grievances may still exist between them. Their situation highlights the challenges of mentor-mentee relationships, especially when personal ties are deeply intertwined with professional commitments. The tension between Davis and Ford serves as a reminder of how personal dynamics can directly impact an athlete's performance in the ring.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking your dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this sound? Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.
That's all for today's video. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you next time.